Nico's Rentas here, mentorsapproach.com. Thank you for visiting. And in this video, we're going to be looking at relationships and what to do when you're stuck. And this fellow here is having quite a situation. He's read through the email. He's from New York, and he goes into a description of the situation he's in. What a lot of us tend to get into when we become comfortable. And once we become comfortable, we become a little bit lazy, a little bit. Expectations are increase, and then we become complacent into what we expect and what is expected of us, and that leads to trouble. So here it is. Hi, Nikos. My girlfriend and I have been fighting for about 2 months. She has been arguing over stupid shit all the time, and most of it I have no clue where it's coming from. Really? Sometimes I deserve the bashing, but let's face it, sometimes we get lazy. So right there's your statement. You do things that upset her, and then some of the stuff, it's from laziness, it's from inactivity, it's from being proactive to make sure that she's happy with what you're doing. And a lot of times that's initiated because of what she's doing. No sex for the last several months is killing me, and I've had the thoughts that she wants to break up with me since the sex stopped. Perfectly logical. All men go through this. When the sex stops, we know something is wrong. If something is wrong, how do we address it? And how do you go back? Like, we've all been there, and then you sit there going, ooh, what's going on? Like, are we on the same wavelengths? And a lot of times they'll just be like, no, it's me. I just don't feel like it. And that's a lie. There's something wrong. This is your opportunity to actually communicate and open up that language barrier you guys are having here, the communication barrier. And you got to actually use that language you have to open up the lines of communication such that she actually feels comfortable talking with you. Going through the situation, yeah, there might be something wrong. Physically, it might be mentally, it might be whatever. It might be something you've done and she's punishing you for it. You don't know. That's the fucked up part of it. And the reality comes down to, we all make this mistake. We don't sit there and speak in a way that opens that line of communication. We are living together in a tiny apartment in New York, and I know she wanted to move into a bigger place, but our budget can't afford it. That's a tough one. All her friends have more money, and their boy toys, I like how you call them boy toys, maybe they're just boyfriends, maybe they're great guys. There's a mentality, we got to switch on you, are loaded, and I am having some serious head games with myself. That is because of another guy coming into the picture with money. So you're getting your center is off now, because all this stuff is coming together, and all of a sudden somebody pops into the picture. Where's that alpha material, that alpha male that she met? Everybody's an alpha male in some regards, and in the way they regard themselves. And when you meet somebody, you meet another girl there, and that girl sees you, that potential of who you could be, but mainly she sees who you are, and she likes what she sees, and she gets into a relationship and moves in with you based on what she's seen so far. It's not because all of a sudden she meets somebody else with more money, more charm, and this and that, and she's gonna be like, poof, gone. You're actively doing something to decrease that attention that she has for you and moving that attention to somebody else. She's on the phone quite a bit and never tells me who she's talking to anymore. What are some things you would do to get things back on track? I'm out of ideas because everything, even going back to the gym, leads to a fight. Well, this is something where your integrity is shot. You're not following through on your integrity. What is your purpose in life? Is it to get up, go to work, come back home? What is your purpose long term? What have you shared with her that she knows that you're working towards? If you're just going back to the gym because you're thinking maybe you're not as attractive because you became a little bit heavy, you put on some pounds, maybe she put on some pounds, maybe whatever, you've been living together for a while. What is happening there? Where are you, and what is going on in that picture? The purpose is what we need to define here. You stated a few things there. One is money. That's a fear factor that you have. You've created this fear in your head that she is liking this money, the money area of somebody's attractive level. And quite frankly, there's no evidence to back that up because she's with you. She's been with you. She hasn't left. She's in an apartment that she doesn't like. She wants a bigger apartment. How do you improve yourself and how do you work with her to improve yourself in order to get more money coming in so that you can have a bigger apartment. That is what I would be looking at. I would be looking at the opportunities that exist right now based on your circumstances to bring in more cash flow in order to grow into something better together. She may be looking at the same thing, and you can work together towards that goal. The question always comes down to is how do you communicate this? Clearly she's upset. She's upset with a lot of things. She's not just upset with one thing or two things or three things. I'm throwing up fingers here now. There's a lot of things. What we want to do is address a few of the things that are the big things. You need to actually sit down with her, communicate. Open her up and get her talking. Get her understanding how you're feeling and get the understanding of how she's feeling. Then work towards something. The gym, yeah, she's probably going to be pissed off because she's like, oh, now you're working on your own. Why are you going to break up with me? Think of it the other side. I've talked to so many women. Oh, is he working out because he's seeing that we're not doing that well, so he's going to break up with me? Where's a motivational factor for you to be going back to the gym? Have you expressed it? Everything you do needs to be communicated. You're living with somebody in a small apartment. There's nothing worse than not being able to communicate with somebody in a small apartment. Trust me, I've been there. It sucks. What you need to focus on right now is opening that lines of communication, addressing what issues she has with you, what issues you have with her. Clearly, you're with your statement about, sometimes we get lazy. Well, it's clearly you get irritated because you're not doing something that she wants you to do, and you just brush it off. Hey, I'm kind of lazy on it, but so are you with something else. Start working together. Start working towards something productive. Then address what are you going to do money-wise. If you guys are going to stay together, how is that going to work? Don't worry about a guy. Don't even worry about somebody else coming in the picture. Don't worry about her friends and the boy toys you call them. Don't worry about that. She's with you right now, so you need to work on building that attraction level back up to where it was. The only way to do that is to start doing the things you did to attract her. And if she's not letting you and she's not communicating that she wants you to go back there, you're in a tight position, and then you need to just focus on yourself for a while and show her that that's the person you want to be again. It's a tough place to be when the attraction level comes down. But if you focus on your purpose, your mission in life, the integrity that comes with that, and say, you know what, no, I'm going to the gym because I want to go to the gym to be healthy and to be back to that person you met. I want to go back out there and find a better job to bring in more money so we can actually get that condo we wanted to get into a long time ago. I want to take you out to those dinners. I want to have fun with you again. Support me on this. Let's work together. You will see that change happening. And if she doesn't want to see that change happen, brother, she's already going. So you need to just focus on yourself so that when this relationship ends, you have something good to jump off of and keep moving, not be another 20 pounds heavier with the same kind of job that's going to lead you to somewhere where you can't afford an apartment on your own. Look at it from that perspective. What is good for you will be good for her. And at the same time, what is good for her is going to be good for you if you guys work together. And that is what I'd be looking at. I wouldn't be looking at any grandiose schemes to get her to fall in love with you again. I wouldn't be following through on anything she wants you to be doing that goes against your integrity. You need to maintain that integrity level. You need to focus on that. If it's really upsetting you that she's talking to somebody, another guy, it upset me too. And I'd be hitting that head on, and I'd be saying, listen, that's disrespectful. I don't like that. Why? Because I've been in that situation and I allowed it to happen. And as I allowed it to happen, it became worse and worse and worse to the point where it was done. It was done. So I had I had that spot. She crossed it. Fucked. Nothing gonna happen from there. She ain't coming back because now you're gonna be fighting her to get your integrity back, to get your self-worth back. So address it. Say, I don't like this. I don't like where it's going. Are you with me or not? And move forward from that and open her up so you guys can work together. Mention to her that you want to make things work. And then see how that opens up. And then from there, start moving forward. I need more details to give you more advice on what you're doing, more details on what kind of a job you have, what direction you could take. And, if you get on a coach call with me, we could really go on a more detailed approach about what's happening in the relationship, but more specifically in your life, to get your life elevated to the next level and see that attractiveness level go up for from her to you, or from you to her attraction level for you. So get on a coach call if you can. If not, email me again with more information, and we can talk some more about what's happening. And a good hour with me will help out greatly. And please, if this video was of value or something that you can share with other people, please do share it. And my name is Nikos Rentas, mentorsapproach.com. Thank you.